the American and with the Lord and the 2 fishes and the loaves, eh?
5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes.
1 turkey fed 400.
Sally was making sandwiches there for all just worth out of the Levens, father. Hey. Oh, not a bit wonder. Oh, queer party here tonight.
Diamond South,
Oh, the world and the crows is at it, father.
Look at wee Matt. Look at wee Matt there in the harvest moon. He's nearly played out, isn't he?
Matt?
Matt.
Oh, for God's sake. It'll be fine for staying.
Well, did you hear the news about the big film that's going in the USA now, the big thing?
I'll hot slipping over my eyes, father, here. The last haircut I got here affecting me. I can see better now. Will you get it up a bit?
I thought you were going blind.
Surely. Oh, now, what about the big film?
Well, here, I'll tell you, Matt Wilshire and John Williamson then were loading a donkey onto an old trailer.
Oh, aye. That's the time you got the fingers caught in the tailbird.
Aye. But wait a minute, I'll tell you. What do you call your boy that takes the TV thing there? Is Wilson, the boy, did they?
Wilson?
Aye.
What decent man.
He got the whole thing on video and now they're making a fortune in America.
Oh, good enough. Eh?
They're making real asses of the Irishmen.
Well, come here. I see Alan Acorn here tonight. Alcorn, is it?
Oh,
what a perfect decent man, you know. Well, decent man, Alan.
How do you make out that?
Well, anytime my mother stole hens, Alan always bought them off her. Oh, I surely.
Well, here, isn't he wearing it wearing well?
What are you talking about? He definitely forged the birth certificate.
There must have been, because I never seen him on.
He must be selling something out of a bottle to keep up the colour so well.
I wish I could get a wee script off him tonight.
Aye.
Because John Williamson's scripts are too dear there.
Aye.
You know this? A fella goes in the other night and he ordered a drink of him.
John?
Aye, John says that's a 10-year-old whiskey.
Aye.
The boy says God isn't it small for his age.
Surely. Look at me, I was wondering will he care down from Clobby the night? Will he care?
Will he care?
There'll be queer fog round the docks the night, father.
Will he care?
Aye. He's a bit, I want to tell you about Willie. About Willie.
Take a breath and rest yourself.
Yep, slip into your body, get it up a bit here. But Willie's Kurt, he's queer man, like, he's keeping 2 of them happy. Sure is. And the one in the skilling's not complaining. Like, it's all right for no joke, like.
But here, listen.
You know nothing about that, father.
Did you hear about myself?
No.
I had a blackout the other night.
Not.
I'm not taking her out again. I didn't like her.
I wouldn't blame you. Well, come here.
I wasn't in Kenya either.
Well, come here. Is it true that our father, Mike Alvani, goes over there sending 6 or 8 over here in his place? There's too many over there. And not enough here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Of us boys.
You know that?
White collar workers, 1-day workers.
There's not a single flea on me.
No, I know rightly. They're all married with big families. Come here.
I want to tell you. I was talking to John Williamson the other day.
John.
He said he had a soft place for his wife.
For Sally?
For Sally.
Oh, has he?
Sabby Bog.
Oh my God. Has it, Cora? Oh, I'll not tell Sally about it. Oh, he'd be a big man when she wouldn't be about.
You know the wee Greg boy, he's a queer boy who's blown his trumpet.
Well, come here. Would I tell you what I'm buying my woman for Christmas?
No.
A new chair.
Oh, she's lucky.
One that goes in electric. Oh, surely.
Now that's uncalled for.
Come here.
You're like the rest of them and you're a big man when she's not about.
Aye. I see the Reverend Riddle here tonight.
Oh.
They'll be getting used to the long sermons now, I suppose.
Did you hear about the first Sunday come?
No, what happened?
Half the countryside burnt the bottom out of the saucepans.
Oh, he shortened the winter for them, I'm telling
And
you.
the one fella says he needed one of them wee collie dogs that we're talking about.
No, I think there was this Sunday night there wasn't many out, you see.
Ah,
And he was on for giving the whole rigmarole, you know, an hour and a quarter again.
you're joking.
And this Paddy, he goes up to him, he says, look, Mr. Riddle, he says, cut it short tonight. He says, what do you mean? Well, he says, look, the small crowd, he says. Well, he says it's like this, he says, John, he says, if you go out to feed your 6 cattle, you give them as much as if there was 40 there. Oh, he says, I wouldn't give them a bucket full each, he says.
Well, tell me, isn't Bob Lyons doing a great job?
Bob,
My head's slipping again, do you know that?
Bob, that's the man with the video camera.
Yes.
Oh, sure, that fella be on TV in no time.
Aye.
The way he's jumping about like a jack in the box.
I have a feeling I seen you on TV.
Did you, Father?
Aye, interference.
Aye, Channel 4.
Tell me, what about George Burroughs?
George Burroughs, the farmer.
Aye.
Lord, the milk coater's worth a fortune now, Father.
Tell me, didn't you tell me about a sheep crying or something? What was that?
Oh, that's George, the time with the sheep.
Aye.
Oh, that was the time the old Yo was sick. The old Ram was sick, it wasn't.
What,
The Ram was sick,
Aye,
and
go on ahead,
he near dying.
And what did they do about
Well,
it?
of course, it was going cold welching and a skilling, you know.
Aye.
And he
You
wasn't
couldn't do
cured.
it all.
He went to Lord Brookborough.
Oh, you're joking.
He knows a lot about sheep. Making a fortune out of them, they say. But
Is that
don't
right?
spread the word around.
Oh,
They'll
right.
be all that. But anyway, didn't Lord Brookborough tell him to bring it into the house and play music to it?
Yes, yes. And did he do it? Put
He
an
did.
record player
He
with
brought
it.
it in and played away at these tapes, you see.
Aye.
And one day, the wife came out, you see, and says, come on in, quick, he says. He says, thou Ram's crying. Crying in the corner.
What was wrong?
He went in and here the Ram was crying his eyes out.
And how did it come?
I never guessed what is playing on the old tape.
What?
There'll never be another you. Aye.
Well, you know, I was going to tell you one. Now, it wasn't a Church of Ireland man, or it wasn't a Catholic man, a clergyman, but it was a Methodist man.
Oh, I'd have no time for them.
He went
I'm
to-
married to one.
He went to visit this parishioners one day,
Aye.
and they were all out, the farmer, except the farmer's wife, they're all out digging spuds in the field, you see.
Aye.
And the wife, she had on this big turkey for their dinner.
A big one like the night there.
Oh,
Big board.
Beautiful big board tonight, you see. And of course they come in and the smell of this was in the oven. And boys, he was getting hungry. And eventually she pulled the big board out of the oven. Boys, he says, Mum, that's a lovely board.
Aye.
She says, would you like a bit of it? And she whips off a big leg and gives it to them.
Oh, that'll
Boy,
be them. How do
boy.
they take tea in every house anyway?
Would you keep quiet that tell that? You think you're on TV or something? So, no, sat on and chatted away. Boys, he says, that was a lovely leg. She says, would you like another bit?
Why?
I says, don't beg. Whips off the other leg. He gone before you know he had the 2 legs in him. Boys, he says, that must have been a big Antrim double-breasted turkey. He
Aye.
says, would you like a wee bit of the breast? Well, boys, before she knew, he had the half of the breast in him. And there was no sign of the ones coming in from the field at all. And he got up to go. Oh, she says, you might as well take this other breast. She says, me, you might as well take it home with you. Oh, thanks very much, you see.
Aye.
So he says, cheerio to her, and he was going out through the farmyard, and this big turkey cock strode across right in front of him, and he turns to the farmer's wife. He says, boys, he says, isn't that a proud bird?
Aye.
She says, it should be. He says, for there's a son in the ministry.
Aye, surely to goodness. Was I telling you about Paddy the time he got the job digging the holes over in Liverpool?
No, I didn't hear.
Aye, digging holes for poles.
Aye.
He was there 3 days when the the foreman come along. Says, Paddy, jump out.
Yes, was he in the hole?
He was.
Aye.
Jump in, Paddy. Jump out, jump in, jump out. And it's gotten Paddy's nerves after about 5 minutes.
Well,
Foreman. Paddy, oh. Paddy says to him, what do you mean, foreman, this jumping in and jumping out? He says, Well, the foreman says it's like this, Paddy. You're taking more out in your Wellingtons than you were with a shovel. Aye.
I know Paddy's not so slow.
No.
He's not so slow because did you what did you call that policeman there the other night that was going to take
George.
George?
Oh, George.
Did you hear what he done in poor John Williamson?
No.
He was standing outside the Valley Hotel the other night.
He was not.
He was, and out come this poor fella. I'm not going to mention no names, but he was a wee bit under the weather.
Aye, I suppose.
And he
I
was
suppose
lying.
the wife drove him to drink, did he? Did she?
He was lying up against this electric pole outside, you see, in the...
Aye.
Your man, what did you call him?
George.
George come up to me, he says, my good man, he says, what are you doing there?
I suppose shug on the shoulder, there's no one George.
And he looks at him,
Aye.
he says, the same as yourself, constable, I'm holding on to a government post.
Aye. Oh, surely the goodness.
Here,
I want to tell you about the one the Reverend Riddle was telling me.
what was that?
He'd be all offended if I didn't tell him. It was in the last parish he was in. There was an old fella had a powerful habit of snoring in church, you see.
Yes.
Up a cleanish like.
Oh,
You know where the hair's going out of their ears, Lord. Different people down about £5 he says, oh, far better class people. But anyway, this old fella any Sunday he come to church, didn't he always fall asleep, you see?
mm-hmm.
So the wife was very worried about it and all embarrassed, like, you know,
Yeah.
how the Church of Ireland would be there, you know.
Yes.
And she was telling somebody about it, you see. And didn't this friend of hers recommend,
What?
wait now, this friend of hers recommend bringing a wee bit of stale cheese to church.
Let me smell your breath.
Aye. And anyway, and if Willie John would happen to fall asleep, if Willie John would happen to fall asleep,
Your memory's going.
and the snoring start, take the smelly cheese, you see, out of her handbag and hold it up his nose and that'll waken him up.
Why, good idea.
The following Sunday there he was snoring away. She remembers about the cheese, and out it comes. She holds it up to his nose just enough, and give one roar out of him. Mary Ellen, he says, will you take your feet to the pillow?
Well, here, before I go, I want to tell you, did you hear about the man? The man?
This is not with Willie Kerr, Andy Bacon, no.
No. That was about the man that, wait a minute. That's all right. Them old teeth, since the National Health come in, they're no good.
Was that a great set that Frank Bell has? I think that's what Gene fell for.
Oh, that was a buffet. What kind of teeth are you talking about?
Go on ahead.
I was going to tell you now, forget.
You do not.
My memory's going.
Oh, it is surely.
But I was going to tell you about the boy that took an awful lot of drinks.
Oh, surely. The wife drove him to drink.
Well, she was lucky. Many a man has to walk.
Aye, it's sound.
But anyway, anything's all right in moderation. But he was overdoing it.
No, he would have been surely.
Coming home drunk every night.
Oh, no sense in it.
And he come home, and the wife, she says, I'll put the drinking out of him. She says,
Aye.
I'll dress up as a devil. And
Oh, the devil himself.
I'll scare the life out of him coming up the
Oh,
avenue.
serve him right,
And
that.
that'll put the drinking out of him. So, you know, the next night, about 12 o'clock, I was coming up the avenue.
Aye.
And she got a big white sheet on her and the chains on her and the whole thing and put it over her head and went way down the avenue, out round him.
Aye.
Shook the whole thing and he straightens up and he sees this thing. He says, hey, he says, come here, he says. Who are you? Oh, he says, I'm the devil. He says, come here and I shake hands with you for I'm married to your sister.
Aye. Surely to goodness. Oh, no. No wonder there's Alec Allett down bus with him tonight. Alec Allett, he'll have to leave us home down a skilling if he's still on the bus. We'll never be fit to drive, Father.
Any of the Cunyon boys about?
The Cunyon. Oh, Reggie be here.
Right,
Oh, bound to be.
Eh?
Reggie in the night.
Well, did he get tied up there?
No, Reggie.
Eh?
Reggie's tied up for 50 years. Aye, for the second time.
For the second
They say it only took him a half a day, what it took him a fortnight to do the last time. Just a half day's trip.
Well, here, did you...
Aye.
What? Those memories not as good as one was. Well, I think anyways, dear time will
Oh,
go.
no, tell him about that big fat woman, Father, that you give the last rites to one time.
Ah,
Maybe she had a dying wish.
that's a sad story.
Is it?
She was 23 stone.
23 stone? Lord, if she lay over and you feel like a sow lying in a wee pig. Eh? Must be a great shelter on a windy night.
Oh, aye.
Eh?
I know. But do you want me to tell you it or not?
Go on ahead. I never heard this since last Friday night.
I'll tell you the truth. She was 23 stone.
Boys are boys.
And her dying wish was that she be cremated.
Aye.
So the poor creature died.
Aye.
And they took her up to Roselawn.
Aye.
And the poor creature was very sad. And the
Wee husband.
The boy at Roselawn, he says come back tomorrow for her ashes.
Aye. She was going to put on the mantelpiece, was he?
Well, so anyway, he leaves up the next day for the ashes.
Aye.
And the boy comes out, he says, I'm awfully sorry, sir. He says, there's no ashes.
No ashes.
He says, what do you mean there's no ashes? He says, there's no ashes, but there's 3 buckets of dripping.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
We'll see you again next year.
Aye.